Determine the coordinates of the point of intersection of the two lines whose equations are given to us. Okay, let us begin. So here we have the equation, the first equation, b times x plus a times y. So let's transpose ab to the right hand side. We have negative ab equals to 0. We're going to label this as equation number 1. And then we have the other equation, a times x plus b times y minus ab equals to 0. So that's going to be the second equation. Now to find out the coordinates of the point of intersection of these two lines simply means to solve these two equations simultaneously to obtain the value of x and y, and that's going to help us obtain the coordinates of the point of intersection. Okay, so here we're going to use the law of Cyrus to find out the values of x and y. We begin with the coefficient of y for the first equation, that's a. Move on to the next term, which is negative ab, that is the constant term. Come back to the first term, take the coefficient of x, which is b, and then end with the coefficient of y. So that's going to be simply a. So this takes care of the first equation. Now we move on to the second equation. So we'll start with the coefficient of y. So that's going to be b. Next we pick up the constant term. So that's negative ab again. And then we move on to the first term, was coefficient of x as a. And then finally end up with the coefficient of y in the second term. So now what we'll do, we are going to perform cross multiplication here. The first cross multiplication gives us the value of x. Second is going to give us the value of y. Okay, so here we will multiply a with negative ab, and from it subtract the product of b and negative ab. To find out y, we're going to take the product of negative ab with a, and from here subtract the product of b with negative ab. And then we have b times b minus a times a. Okay, so let's note that down. So we have x divided by, so a multiplied to negative ab gives us negative a squared b. Then we have negative b times negative ab gives us negative ab squared. Since we already have a negative sign, we're going to get positive ab squared. That's going to be equals to y divided by, so negative ab times a, so that's negative a squared b. Then we have negative, so negative ab times b, so that's going to be negative ab squared, but we already have a negative sign, so we can get positive ab squared. That's going to be equals to 1 divided by, so b times b, that's b squared, minus a times a, that's a squared. So from here we get two equations. So we can have x divided by, so from negative a squared b plus ab squared, let's take ab as the common factor, so ab gets multiplied to b minus a. That's going to be equals to y divided by, so here also we're going to take ab as the common factor, so that gets multiplied to b minus a. That's going to be equals to 1 divided by b squared minus a squared. We know the difference of squares is simply going to be the product of b minus a times b plus a. So here we get two equations. So we could have x divided by ab multiplied to b minus a. That could be equals to 1 over the product of b minus a times b plus a. Or we could have y over ab times b minus a equals to 1 over b minus a multiplied to b plus a. Okay, so here x is going to be equals to, so we have ab times b minus a whole divided by b minus a times b plus a. And to find out the value of y, what we have here is a times b minus a divided by b minus a times b plus a. Okay, so we can factor out b minus a from the numerator and the denominator, and that is going to give us the value of x and y. So x comes out to be equals to ab over a plus b, and y comes out to be equals to ab over a plus b. So we have successfully obtained the coordinates of the point of intersection. We can say thus the coordinates of the point of intersection will be, we take the x and the y coordinate, so that's going to be ab over a plus b, comma ab over a plus b.